I don't even think that in the Israeli society, there is a need for cover-up these days. You can do almost whatever you want when it comes to Gaza.
What you just saw was a clip from a new documentary called Gaza, Doctors Under Attack, specifically doctors and how the Israeli regime has been systemically targeting them and all health infrastructure in the Gaza Strip. How they use propaganda like Hamas-run health ministry in order to undermine the assaults on their healthcare. Now, the BBC was the one that originally made this film with Brave New Films, and they were supposed to release it on the BBC, but then they didn't because they're hacks and they got yelled at by Zionists. So they're like, oh, no, KK, we won't release it.
We know, Ryan, you and I, that the right have been arguing about cancel culture for decades, and yet the single biggest victims of cancel culture are Palestinians and supporters of the Palestinian movement and journalism about Palestine and academia about Palestine, and that has been a fundamental issue. We've seen that in this conflict, and I think that was a frustrating issue where the BBC were not airing it and we're not releasing it. And the moment they released it, we moved fast and props to Channel 4, broadcaster in the UK for running it. Because, again, Ryan, you say Hamas and everything shuts down, all critical faculty shut down, even amongst smart, liberal, progressive folks. And if you're able to say anything's Hamas, then that's what you're able to throw it at. And I'm sure people will throw that at this film as well.
Which is exactly what they did. It canceled the documentary because they love cancel culture when it comes to Palestinians. So Mehdi Hassan took it and put it on his platform, Zateo. It's also on Brave New Films and Channel 4 in the UK. But wouldn't you know, there's a new coordinated effort in the US and in the UK to do an atrocity propaganda reboot. Now, this isn't particularly new. This happened during the Biden administration where Kamala Harris invited people over for a screening at the White House, but with reporting every single day continuing to come out about the atrocities committed against the people in Palestine, despite their best efforts of killing every journalist there, Western media, always battling each other for who can be the biggest stenographer to the regime, decided this was a good time to try to push this again. No relation to the Gaza documentary, of course. So they are getting all their hack websites and so-called journalists to put out this ridiculous report, which is literally the same shit that they put out a year ago. No evidence, no new evidence, no testimonies, no women coming forward. But you better believe this new push, otherwise you hate women, sexist. The absolute fucking gaslighting of using the word genocidal in the context of 10-7, but won't use it in the context of the actual fucking genocide that is still happening in Gaza. Fucking maddening. But here's the thing. You might ask, well, why are they doing this new PR push? Why are they trying to make this happen again? No new stories have come out. No new people have come forward. So why are they doing this? Well, it's not just to distract from the documentaries, which of course that's part of it. They're trying to whip up new outrage. Also, can we talk about this? Israeli experts say. First of all, anytime you see Israeli experts say, LOL, completely should be dismissed out of hand. The Israeli regime has spent the last 20 months lying through their teeth and constantly getting caught in ridiculous, absurd lies. And yet the BBC really unironically publishes a report where there's actually no reporting, citing Israeli experts. Are you fucking kidding me? Coming from the same people refusing to release a documentary about doctors under attack that is, actually well documented. The reason why they're resurfacing this newest effort to push this atrocity propaganda is because they are constantly trying to find ways to manufacture consent for more genocide. Because if they can lie and reduce Palestinian men to nothing but disgusting barbarians, well then, who cares what happens to them, right? Even an Israeli prosecutor, this is coming from their side, said, we don't have any complaints. The Israeli prosecutor says that the department failed to gather evidence on October 7th of mass SA claims. In the end, we don't have any complaints. What was presented in the media compared to what will eventually come together will be entirely different. And that is such a telling statement, whether he means for it to be or not. What will come out as the truth will be completely different than what was depicted in the media. Yeah, that's the point.